posters, right? They're kind of hard to make. There's so much that goes into them to make it look good. But then if you miss like one tiny detail, something looks off, and then people are like, ugh. So with my poster, I tried to make it as visually appealing, but then as simple as I could. And that started with the picture I took. I took a picture of the dress at Morrill Hall, and I put it inside Canva, and I increased the saturation about 15%, so it popped out at you. This was to make it catch your eye when you looked at it, and I think they did a great job of that. On top of that, we have a white box, and that kind of encases what I hope to be a big blue dress. And the text that's inside of it fits with that. It's be what they see inside. And that's referring to the white that comes out in the dress. I chose white, big white, bold text, so it popped out at you and was easy to see and read. And I wanted it to be the first thing that you saw. Of course, it was. Moving down, more white text. It breaks through the picture, and you understand what you're looking at. It's the second part, the second chunk that we're looking through. And yeah, just big white bold text so it stands out on top of the picture. Yeah, I can't think of it.
Anybody have any questions? I'm thinking, okay, so the main sculpture is really blue, right?
Yeah.
And we have like the beautiful yellows and greens in the background. I know at some point you were worried about that being distracting and not distracting, so tell me how you got to the end of that question.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the colors in the back were way too vibrant for me, and I tried to put it into Photoshop, but then I don't know how to use Photoshop. So what I tried to do was layer over the same picture and try to make it a little bit darker, but then that didn't work because it covered up the main dress and everything was just darker now. So what I ended up doing is just keeping it the same and turning it down a little bit so it wasn't as bright, and it really helped ease on the eyes and make it so you weren't looking at the background instead of the foreground.
Is there anything you're wondering about how we feel about it? Any questions you have for us?
Why did you go with the white box?
The white box, I put it, okay. The white box is there, so it pushes your eye towards the center, so you see the text and you see the dress, the main portion of what I wanted you to look at. Yeah.
Was there any particular reason you chose the font that you did?
So I wanted the font to be more of a like motivational feeling. So it was big and bold, in your face kind of, and it felt like it was almost yelling at you. Like you see, like a sports team like getting together and getting in their huddle and yelling. Like that's what I wanted to feel like, and I think it did it pretty well. It's very, yeah, that's.
Why did you choose the sculpture after overall?
The sculpture?
Yeah.
So when we went on our tour and we saw the sculpture, it kind of caught my eye, and I thought it was really cool. And digging deeper, I thought it had a deeper meaning, and that's where the quote comes from. I said the inside of the dress, this white part that really shines out, was kind of like for the future of women's rights, and the assignment 4 is over the glass ceiling, and that's what the glass cage comes from. And you want to break through that and be what they see inside, because they kind of society kind of holds women on a pedestal, but then also sets them back, especially in the workforce.
Okay, good. Anything else you want to? Okay.